Hi everyone, this is Dr. Swamy Haladi. I work as a global program manager for the mycotoxin risk management program within our feed safety program. In this video, I would really like to wrap the series of the videos, bringing up a very common topic today. You hear everywhere about the role of masked mycotoxins and emerging mycotoxins in the mycotoxicosis challenges we see, and how these two topics can actually interfere with the mycotoxin diagnosis. Let me start with the masked mycotoxins first. As the name indicate, masking is something you cannot detect. Let me give you an example. When you take an example of deoxynivalenol or DON, we call very commonly, there are two types of toxins within that DON. If you look at the corn or if you look at other raw materials, one is a free form of DON. Another one is called bound form of DON. And when we use our conventional mycotoxin analysis methods, we only measure the free form. We don't measure the bound form. So this is the reason why in Europe, for example, we see nowadays many people are analyzing both the masked form of the DON and the bound form, because we know that now if you don't analyze the bound form, the masked or the conjugated or the bound form is actually can be released into the free DON when it enters to the intestine, gastrointestinal tract of animals. So on the paper, you can have a low levels of DON, but the animal can be exposed to higher levels of DON if you don't analyze the bound form of DON. So that is called as the masked mycotoxin aspect. This is definitely a huge challenge, not only for animal industry, but also for human health. There are a lot of research done on that. And the second aspect I wanted to touch upon is called emerging mycotoxins. The word emerging mycotoxins is probably a misnomer, because these are not emerging out of nowhere today. These toxins have been there all the time, but probably today we have the technologies to analyze more and more mycotoxins due to the advances in mycotoxin analysis. So I will just want to give 2 or 3 examples. For example, you take eniatins. It's a very common mycotoxins today. Many people in Europe try to analyze. Another one is called fusaric acid, which is known for quite some time. In fact, part of my PhD work, I also focused on this particular toxin. It's a very common fusarium toxin. And then we have what we call mycophenolic acid, which is again a challenge in ruminant animals, particularly from the silage. So what is the problem with these emerging mycotoxins? The challenge is that we don't measure them. Not too many places in the world can measure them. There are no commercially available kits to analyze them. So that makes them very difficult to analyze in our day-to-day life, but they can contribute to the mycotoxin toxicity. For example, fusaric acid can contribute to DON toxicity in pigs. Eniatins can contribute to the mycotoxins toxicity of DON in pigs, probably in poultry as well, and mycophenolic acid in the cows. So certainly these two topics are becoming very important and helping us to understand the mycotoxin analysis is not very simple tool today. It's quite complicated. But these advances certainly helping us to understand what else can be done to manage the mycotoxin risk effectively. So overall, I hope the series of videos are useful to you, and hopefully we come up with some new series in the future so that we all get benefited in effective mycotoxin risk management. Thank you.